to another episode of Dishonored. Oh, that's just some junk on my phone. Okay. Forgive the background noise. Yeah, sorry. Ignore the background noise of the door opening. That is last minute taken out of the dowel before he gets put into his kennel for the night. Where we left off, we had snuggly stolen Dodd's key to get out of the flood district, and now we are on our way to escaping via monorail. Just a double check. Okay, good. And that's what they've been doing. They weren't curing anyone, they've just been killing them and dumping the bodies here. Sorry, I'm sitting at a weird angle that's kind of making me, not motion sick, but it's making me feel a bit woozy. I think it's just been a while since I played Dishonored. I mean, it's only been like, what, a week? Hey, buddy.
Mercury, sit.
Get back. What the hell are you? You some new kind of guard? Like a tall boy?
Nope.
Can't be. Doctor, maybe?
Nope.
Just kidding. Assassin, maybe. Passing through, huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon.
Oh yeah, it's a plague wagon.
Trying. And they fall and break their necks. That won't stop you.
Nope.
We're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to the rooftops from here. You'll see the way.
Thank you. Excerpt from a longer work of fiction, Spirit of the Deep, Siren of the Dreams. I walked for hours along the coast, leaving Dunwall behind me until the lament of the waves drowned all other feeling. I wept, knowing you would not come to me, my love. You rule my dreams, where I behold with senses I do not possess in walking life the dark splendor of your home in the deep. I feel like I need a comma. There the ocean rests on your back, like a sleeping child on its father's shoulders. In these sleepless nights of despair, you appear to me not as the mighty Leviathan, but as a young man, with eyes as black as the void. You know, something I was thinking about, not related to this game, but something I was thinking about was maybe doing a redux of Mass Effect, because I realize now that there were a lot of instances where I had either human error, mechanical error, or error thanks to Twitch being a little bitch boy. For that, I think I would just do a New Game Plus, just because it'd be far easier than starting from scratch. Or from a level zero character. No one will keep us from death. Nope. Death stares at us all. Stares at us all. All a man can do is stare back. I think that's the quote. No. Death stares at us all. All a man can do is stare back and smile. There it is. At what point, as an emperor or empress, ruling through this kind of plague, do you just call it quits? You know? Because based on those, just based alone on the amount of bodies they're dumping, this can't be a sustainable population. Then again, Bristol's probably a lot bigger than... Smooth as butter. I loved it. The old Port District outskirts. Old Dunwall Sewer. Oh shit. Oh well, there'll be another loading screen. There's always another loading screen. Long live the Empress. She was a wench. Fuck you. The outsider walks among us. Do 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 do. The Lord Regent is a shriveled prick and a liar. The Lord Regent is... Oh, okay, it's just a repeat of the first one. Water of life. Drinking from fountains recharges a small amount of... Ooh. What's something I can get rid of? I'm pretty good at avoiding rats right now. I don't really need that anymore. So let's go... Leche del Sol. Which I know translates, which I know it means milk of the sun. Come on, earbuds, stay in there. Ever since I've had to use this these wired earbuds, it's been kind of annoying.
A couple weeks ago to me.
Yes, it was Brussels sprouts. What do you think of it so far?
So I think you are right, people were too harsh.
There's definitely some things to criticize about the game, but ultimately, I think it was pretty good. Someone on Reddit put it perfectly that it's basically just Mass Effect 1. On par with Mass Effect 1. Where it's like, it's glitchy, it's buggy, it's not the best, but definitely with a ton of polish, the sequel would be immensely better.
It's pretty good, but I think RNG is not for me. Too much chatting, not the game's fault though.
Understandable. Not RPGs aren't for everyone. You've escaped the flooded district. You've escaped the flooded district, and now you're winding your way back towards the Hound Pit's pub. Let's do that without getting caught. Okay. No, rats. Nope. Swift shadow. Remove rat scent. Anyway, how are you doing this evening? I don't think that's in the sewer. That one's in the sewer. That one for sure is in the sewer. And I don't have a map.
I am good, thanks. Except in going to the dentist soon to get teeth pulled out. So I'm kinda nervous. You?
Yeah, getting teeth pulled is never fun. I'm doing fine. Could be better, could be worse. Ah. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Or maybe it is in the sewer. Well, if I miss it, I'm blaming everyone but me.
I hope you enjoy your playthrough.
Oh,
Have a nice evening.
Thank you. You have a good evening too. Or morning, I guess, where you're at. Oh, shit. I did it. I'm in the airship. That man was too wholesome for this world.
Wish I had a last swig of whiskey. You're the mask guys been taking down all the lords and ladies. No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets. So we come down here to kill it. Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad. I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though.
The sewer key, eh?
Fog. And rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased him deeper into the sewers.
Ah, shit. God, I hate those things. Yeah, here you little bastard. The river crests are worth it, but ultimately, I hate these things. I'm so glad they never make a reappearance in the series. As far as I know. I only played like an hour into, what was it? Jelly, you daft choffer. Here's another one for you. That old witch Granny Rags told me that you'll lose your taste for whiskey in the month of wind. Then your eyes will go dim in the month of seeds, and you'll draw your last breath in the month of ice. If you want your share, you know what to do. Wait, is that the same jelly from the beginning of the game? Or is it a different choffer? Notes, here we go. Month of wind. Month of seeds, month of ice. Seeds, wind, ice. 2, 5. Oh boy. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. 2, 5, 8. Shit. Five to 8. I swapped 2 numbers. Robust. So it's bone charms real quick. Let's get rid of Gutter Feast. Robust.
I'm going to boil off the nasty fat and sing it, and carve a pretty... on your bones.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I could make her rich!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me. Stop what you're doing. Get me at this talk about it.
My knives gotta be nice and sharp to cut into your skeleton. Oh no! I'll kill you and cook you and eat your heart from you.
Ow, 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 ow. Whew.
Burn the cameo and you kill her. Granny's got the keys to these shackles.
Oh, dumbass. I hope that doesn't count as me getting spotted.
Want to know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny? I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left.
Consider us square. How'd you know I'm Corvo? Strange smelling manuscript. Excerpt from an untitled manuscript written in a scrawling hand. Stronger than scrimshaw, a skull full of guile, whale bile, bones in a pile, white scraped, gleaming, kindle fire and crackle fat, big black gobs of spat, fume up, feathers, mad-eyed bird fell to the ground, seeds, nettle, nedly, needles, see, stir in a bit. Did you have to do it in a bathtub? The bathtub is a sacred place, goddammit.
Find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away?
Doesn't mean Werner wanted me to kill him.
You fascinate me.
Like, literally, in the book, The Corroded Man, I believe it's called, Corvo's reasoning is that, Jessamine, sorry, would not have wanted him to murder Dowd. No, I'm sorry, I wasn't in the book. It was confirmed by one of the people who made the game. So... I'm hoping that doesn't count as a kill. Better hold your breath, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Either he's dead or he found a nice shady spot to lie low for a while. I'm not going to take anything from you.
Please, sir, let me pass.
I'm not going to do anything to you.
Only sin is dead. Make it 3 more months. All these rats crawling all over everything.
Sir, have you seen my husband? His name's Jake. He had on a blue shirt.
I'm sorry.
How did it pass me? I wouldn't come no closer. I ain't been feeling too well.
Wait, what?
Get help! Someone please! Someone help me!
There we go.
What will I do
Sir,
now?
have you seen my husband? His name's Jake. He had on a blue shirt.
All these rats crawling
This
all
whole
over.
place has gone to the hounds.
Please, sir, let me pass.
I'm not blocking you. What shall we do with the drunk? Oh. Ah, here we are. Scavenger. Oh, there's hackfish. There's hackfish. Little bastards.
They left in great haste, scattered like the insects, eager to bore into the nests you made for them.
I must be near the Hound Pit's pub. There we go. Civilians killed? Well, now hold on just a minute. Oh, so I must have accidentally killed her then.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I could make her rich!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me. Granny Rat, stop. Stop what you're doing.
My knives gotta be nice and sharp to cut into your skeleton.
That's where she gets her powers. Throw it into the furnace, burn the cameo, and you kill her.
Wanna know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny?
I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
The outsider and the circumscribed void.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily.
Ow!
Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away? You fascinate me.
Whee!
This whole place has gone to the hounds.
Oh, I actually recovered a bolt. Sweet.
How did it pass me by? All the others, down with the sickness.
Get down with the sickness.
I have to keep this position.
Possible!
Not impossible. Improbable. There's a difference. Shit. God, I hate those things. Oh, fuck me. Okay, good. Ah, okay, I see. So I just need to move a bit faster. Sorry, I know it's cheesing it, but I just literally did not know what to do there. I hate looking up guides, but sometimes it's just necessary. Excuse me. Whew.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I could make you rich!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me. Granny Rat, stop. Stop what you're doing. Get me up to talk about it.
My knives gotta be nice and sharp. I'll kill you and cook you and eat your heart from
That didn't seem full, but I'm gonna retry just in case.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch!
Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me.
My knives gotta be nice and sharp. Oh no, don't. I'll kill you and cook you and eat your heart for breakfast.
Into the furnace.
Burn the cameo and you kill her.
Wanna know something funny?
I don't know, it's just... Let me see here. Well, I'm hoping that was the one. Don't worry, I'll skip the dialogue.
You find your way into such at the eye, crawling out of, and
please let it be the one. Whoops. Got ahead of myself there.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle of...
Who's still paying workers, I'm your man. No, that can't be.
You must unlearn all that you have learned. Yes. The Loyalists. You've returned to the Hound Pit's pub to pick up the trail of your old allies and find out where they have taken Emily.
Please, no.
Hey.
Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survive. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too.
Because they knew I would never let them get within an inch of Emily for their schemes.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness.
Hey, what about me?
I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed.
Abandoned apartment key.
I can hide
Old
here for
Port
as long as
District
it
sewer
takes.
key.
Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
Yep. Hide. For the love of the outsider, hide.
I was only a kid at the last coronation. We even make it to dinner. You look at this mess.
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal law.
I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from us.
The whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only
let him out at night.
It's a criminal mind, huh?
So what's he doing now?
He's probably watching us right now.
with that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo, anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run climb for cover, tall boy.
Buddy, how do you think Corvo became the Lord Protector?
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks? They were just kids. They were a gang.
One of my favorite reviews of this game
Men are still trying to pet
is the guy who was reviewing the game was bitching that they gave you the ability to see through walls. Okay, I think... Yeah, so then if I just continue along this way...
Expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you...
Well, I know it was too good to be true. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit...
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they bring it. We can get this device working.
Like, just really? You're gonna bitch that they give you an ability to see your enemies when you're sneaking?
What?
Almost every single game in existence gives you some way to...
What? Why is no one making rounds over?
Almost all stealth games, save for maybe the original Hitman games, give you some way to track your enemies. Havelock's room has a window, doesn't it?
Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed...
Bravo! Good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one.
Huh?
Must have been the wind.
What?
Crap, these windows don't open.
Why is no
I'm a little concerned that I got spotted. But we shall see. Blueprints.
The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Put them all to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As to the good Admiral, I believe men such as Havelock start with high-minded intentions. Same with Martin, and maybe even Pendleton, though I suspect he was just lazy. But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive influence of being so close to real power.
You want to test a man's character? Give him power.
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Time to loot and scoot. Ah, no, I was wrong. Corvo, remember before when I mentioned a special drawing that I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope when you get back you see it and like it. I'd like to take it to Dunwall with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about a flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the animal tell the others were leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back before then. But yeah, this is the one where it'll either be Corvo's mask on high chaos or Corvo's face on low chaos. Captain Manning, we have tracked the conspiracy to the Hound Pit's pub. Search the premises for the natural philosopher Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov. You must secure all materials related to the enhanced arc pylon that they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly, and once you are certain you have everything they know of the pylon, execute them both. Bring the pylon to me along with his papers and recordings. They may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they are also traitors who conspire with Corvo to bring down this empire. I'm keeping Empress Emily Caldwin with me at the lighthouse in King Sparrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with. Lord Regent Havelock.
Not liking the look of this one bit. That party died down inside awful fast. And now they called all the staff together. They said one more package for me to deliver. But I think I'll be keeping station at a safe distance from the riverbank and keep an eye on things for a while.
My dear Wallace, we are departing for a safe and secure place where we can... Ah, my fucking knee! Coordinate the transition of power to ourselves. Make certain that my audiograph and the best of the wines make it aboard the vessel before the sun sets. This evening, the staff will be rewarded for their loyalty and service. Yeah, right. Callista, it's Corvo.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone
Excuse
to
me.
cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her.
Callista, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in Emily's tower, and I'll make my way back as quickly as I can. Keep this tower locked and take care of yourself. Emily is going to need you when this is over.
You're safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him. I can't go with you. I'll be okay here. Just go.
Just keep safe. Piero, we have a little bit of unfinished business. That's not Piero, that's Sokolov. I need you to make something.
I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Oh, I should go and tell Callista, not Callista. Celia. Beyond watch for the members of the conspiracy. Some are still at large. If discovered, they are to be killed on sight. Move the bodies into the kennel, but they are not to be otherwise tampered with. Pero Joplin, missing, interrogate, execute. Sokolov, missing, interrogate, execute. Lydia, found dead. Wallace, found dead. Corvo Otano, believed dead. Assumed missing, kill on sight. Samuel Beechworth, missing, kill on sight. The woman in the tower is Callista Kernrau and a victim of circumstance, merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. Do not disturb her, but do not allow her to leave the premises. She is under my protection. Lord Regent Havelock can suck my nads. Anyway, I should go tell her the good news. This woman the good news. From Cecilia. Corvo, I'm going to make a run for it. I think that if I hadn't met you, I wouldn't be brave enough to try. I'll try to find you again, someday when this is all over. Cecilia. Take care of yourself, Cecilia. Oh, Piero. This is for Callista.
Unexpected. This Piero of yours, a strange mind. But then my own is strange as well. If there is.
Goodbye, Corvo. I wish to apologize for what was done to you. It seems that holding all the pieces and standing a step from the throne changed something in the others. Something I don't understand. Don't underestimate Havelock, Corvo. He'll be waiting.
Yeah, he will. But I won't let that intimidate me. I'll knock him out. I'll find him. I'll knock him out, and he will serve time for his crimes.
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy in Parliament. They need Emily, of course.
Excuse me.
Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him. Who knows what he's liable to do?
We're going to King Sparrow Island. That's where they've taken Emily.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Awesome. I got a little worried there because one of the tall boys was just shooting arrows for no reason. King Sparrow Isle. I think my dog hurt my leg. See, the problem is he pulls when we're on walks, and I have to fight him so much, and I think he finally twisted my leg in a way that hurt my knee. The light at the end. The leaders of the Loyalist conspiracy have moved to a monumental lighthouse, the final military project devised by the Lord Regent. They're holding Emily as they struggle to tighten their hold over the city. It's time to confront them, decide their fates, and determine the future of Dunwall.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse.
Yep.
Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort and the gatehouse. Then there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again. Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do.
Take care.
Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
No, don't cut yourself out, dude.
I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Take care, Samuel. Oh, I have a shit ton of runes. Let's see, how many do I have? I got 7. I guess let's do vitality. Four more runes. I guess I can just leave it, honestly. Oh, this is just a place to hide. Disappointing, but oh well.
Turned off the wall of lights by the dock.
Is that a good idea? Couldn't tell you. The whole place is turning into a madhouse, if you ask me.
Fucking longer do I have?
Ouch. Oh, I hope he didn't permanently hurt something. He notices now? The lighthouse was the last great project of the Lord Regent's reign.
Turned off the wall of lights by the dock.
What?
Huh?
What? Okay, so don't knock him out then.
Turn off the wall of light by the dock. Is that a good idea?
The whole place is turning into a madhouse, if you ask me.
God damn it. At least in Dishonored 2, they fixed that. They give you a little more range on when you can initiate the chokeout.
Turn off the wall of light by the dock. Is that a good idea?
Couldn't tell you.
The whole place is turning into a madhouse, if you ask me.
God damn it. I have gone through there without getting spotted, so I don't know why this one's why all of a sudden it's giving me such a fucking hard time.
the wall of light by the dock. Is that a good one?
Couldn't tell you.
The whole place is turning into a madhouse.
I bet there are people who can just walk through the entire map, blink where they need to blink, and like nothing happens to them. Okay. Why you gotta be difficult right now, game?
Is that a good idea?
Couldn't tell you.
The place is turning into a madhouse.
What is up, my dude?
Hey, Grim Reaper. Nothing really. Just this, for some reason, this one mission is giving me a lot of trouble. Oh my god, come on. There we go. God damn it. All I need to do is just get into that stupid sewer grate, and then I can get to the end of this fucking level. But no, the game decided it was going to be super tricky for some reason. Anyway, how are you doing?
Who turned off the wall? Is that a good idea?
Couldn't tell you.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Now, if there will be no further intrusions, I would very much like to get inside of that drainage ditch. See, the guy you're looking for, his name, Lord Havoc, Lord Havelock, is a prick, and I'd very much like to be able to take him out and make him face justice. Any interference and I will lose my shit.
I'm doing as well as an egg on a hot Arizona day.
Oof. Oh, for the love of... Breathe. I don't know why this one is giving me such an issue this time.
Don't throw your controller.
I'm not that angry yet. Okay, thank God. Not that angry yet. But slowly getting there. You utter fools, you maroons, you nincompoops. Boom, baby. Finally. I don't know why that section was just giving me...
water bullshit is disgusting.
I've had it before and it's not too bad. I mean, it's just water. I don't know why they're like, ooh, it's smart water. Ugh. Hey, no pissing off the side of the tower. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no!
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Indeed, I believe so.
That was close.
Martin, such a clever. Your talent's wasted until we found his thing.
This is all Martin's fault.
We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid.
Don't blame me for your greed.
Always too sure that was my problem. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do when other men stopped to consider it. Saw it as a weakness. I know Corvo's coming for me, just like he came for the others. Crossing the island below like it was nothing. It's only a question of how and when. I'm lacking a counter move. It's all falling apart. All the steps that led us here made sense. When I was young, I went to sea. Took command of a ship and made aimless men into sailors. Made a collection of boats into a navy. Then founded a conspiracy and almost led an empire. No compromise. Never showed mercy. Never showed weakness. I showed the world what mattered. Will and vision. And not being afraid of getting dirty. And now, I'll lose it all to a man with a faster sword hand. Or is it that he has a slower sword hand? There's something wrong. It'll make a good story for the history. I'll have a good epitaph. In his time, he commanded a noble lord, a high overseer, and an empress. The man who brought down a titan, Admiral Hamilton, son of the High Ocean.
Who is that? Admiral Havelock? If you don't let me out, I'm going to make you stand in a corner until you learn how to behave. Corvo?
It's me, Emily.
Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
Why is there a blood stain in your room? Clean hands. Ghost. Shadow. Actually, what is that one? You complete all the missions after the prologue without alerting anyone. Well, I mean, technically I did. I just save scummed a lot. Oh. Hooray for save scumming.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin the First will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is, with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand. And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
I was her papa. And that was Dishonored. But this by no means is the finale. This is just the end of Corvo's story. At least until I do Dishonored 2. Kinda take a second to stretch. I might run and get some water. I think I'll save my final thoughts for after the DLC, which I already gave my final thoughts, but this game is so amazing. It's a shame it didn't see more mainstream success, but unfortunately, it's a stealth game and it's an immersive sim, and those are notorious, and those have a very niche audience. Because it's definitely one of those games where you absorb the story not just in front of you, but from around you.
crumble, no, we shall stand tall. With death it will come, as sure as the night. But we will not run, no, we live but to fight. Oh, with blood on our hands and dirt on our knees, we tear at the ones who brought the disease.
I'm still surprised they got Carrie Fisher for this. Chloe Grace Moritz, really? Oh shit, you know what? I think this gets copied. Oh well. No matter. This music kind of gives me Bioshock vibes, and I don't know why. Speaking of, I really need to fix the audio issues I was having on my laptop, because I would very much like to stream Bioshock 2. But anyway, like I said, this isn't the finale of the series. Now... Oh, nope. It is time for the Knife at Dunwall. Where Corvo's journey ends, Dowd's begins. Unlocking a new difficulty mode is automatically saved in your user settings. Veteran, moderately challenging experience, enemies inflict more damage and have keener perceptions. Elite, a serious challenge for hardcore gamers. Enemies inflict extreme damage and have keen perceptions, and potions are less effective. Master Assassin. Complete the campaign to unlock Master Assassin difficulty mode, a brutal experience. Oh boy. We can go, Veteran. The blink power is useful for stealth, exploration, and combat. Which I am not good enough to use it for combat. None like her. You can't forget what you've done. Killing the Empress and handing her daughter Emily to the Lord Regent haunts you.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the highborn blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different? But she was. I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm. was coming. It would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Move rapidly from place to place unnoticed. You can move horizontally as well as vertically and aim at ledges to climb over them. Time will freeze if you stop moving while you aim, even mid-jump. This gives you time to plan your escape or perform feats like changing direction in mid-air. Hold L2 to target. While targeting, a spherical marker indicates where you'll end up. To freeze time, release all movement controls, including X. Curious how long I can stay up here like this.
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
Rothwild's slaughterhouse. Choke dust not only works against people, but will help... Shit. Captain of Industry. Bundry Rothwild is a ruthless businessman who owns a slaughterhouse and a fleet of whaling ships, including a ship called the Delilah. Infiltrate the Rothwild slaughterhouse and find out what's behind the name.
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah. It hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Favors. As Dowd, you can use your network of spies and corrupt merchants to purchase equipment and upgrades before each mission. You can also pay for special favors. These favors have a variety of effects in the mission, such as granting access to equipment caches or revealing secret information. Silent sabotage. A bribed worker will disconnect the security on the refinery floors using the valves. Using the valves will not sound the alarm. Stolen rune. A barbed laborer will misplace a rune he found in a crate full of scrimshaw bound for the Academy of Natural Philosophy. The rune will be hidden in the sewer that spills out into the river. Safe code. A guard overheard the code to the safe in the shipping office and will etch it in on the wall. Let's increase accuracy, range, combat sleep dart. Alright. Let's do it to it.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Void Gaze. Press L2 to see in the dark to help you locate bone charms and runes. With this power equipped, the mark of the outsider on Dowd's hand will light up when you are facing a bone charm or rune. Level 2 shows you important items through solid walls, like circuitry devices, ammo, coins, and keys, as well as living beings. You can also see their fields of view, as well as visual representation of the sounds you make. Nope. Here we go. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards, no exceptions.
I hope you die weeping, all of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Whew. Sorry, my nose was making like I needed to sneeze. Let's do agility.
Might be worth checking out.
Thank you, Brain. Wanted for the most heinous murder of our fair Empress Jessamine Caldwin, Corvo Atano. Reward of 30,000 coins for capture or death. Reward will be paid by the City Watch in addition to rewards offered by private citizens or outstanding organizations. The offenses of this man are high crimes under the laws of the City Watch and the edicts of our brave Lord Regent. I might run off and go get some water. I am really thirsty.
Go on. Get off the property or we'll lock you up too.
You have to get back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards. No exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Gotta rearrange everything again.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Indeed.
Rat poison. We need to rid the sewer of the rat infestation. Make sure you set this crate of potted meat aside so we can lace it with rat poison. After it's poisoned, take it down to the docks so we can get it into the sewers below. Agility again. Spirited. Potions give you slightly more mana. Nope, too long. I know. It's kind of lame to do that, but...
Attention. Under plague conditions, failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
There's a man out on the river watching the place. If I weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
This is a reminder that collective bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state is a capital offense. These include metallurgy, whale collection and refinement, security services, and selected legal and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister for clarification and enforcement.
Page torn from an old manuscript, written in a scrawling hand. The port side eye of a whale, newly dead. Plop it in the pot, grisly and red. Weeper, 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 weeps no more. Laid to rest on blood-etched floor. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat. Granny.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
This is a public warning. Corvo Atano, the assassin and one-time royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city. Any sightings of this state criminal must be reported to the City Watch at once.
When does the oil start to flow again? It's all fixed, Chief. We got their time cards rounded up, and now we got their mouthy leader.
So you know the Regent doesn't give a shit who wins your little labor dispute. The Regent cares about the whale oil coming out on schedule.
He'll get what he needs. Just keep the strikers in line.
Missing or damaged time cards will no longer be replaced. Due to abuse of this indulgence, any worker without a time card will be denied admission to the grounds and summarily terminated.
Well, fuck you, dickbag.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Let's lay a few out. Stryker's gotta hit one sooner or later.
Yeah, there is no safe code right there. There we go.
Abigail Ames has been detained on the slaughterhouse grounds, pending her interrogation and execution for sedition and treason.
After this morning, we're taking time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Leave it to me to forget the safe code. Nine, 8, 6. Small-scale explosive refinement. Ooh.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Chances are very good.
Brilliant. Alright, once that's done loading, I'm gonna pause and go get some water, because I am really fucking thirsty. Thirsty.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
What, is that a shark or something? Right, okay, I'm gonna go get some water, I'll be right back. I realized I probably shouldn't have plugged that in yet. My bad. Whew, okay.
Mr. Rothwell didn't even have to turn it on.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true.
Is he calling you a liar?
That's what it sounds like. I'm gonna teach you to respect me. That went a little deep. It was only supposed to scare him. Oops.
Dipshit.
Well, he did look scared. Just at the end there.
Break's over, looks like.
When's it end?
That is just inhumane. Yeah, only because I keep pushing up.
Music to my ears.
Nah, this may not be the best place to put them.
Still on for a game of Nancy tonight?
Better breathe it.
The hell? Sorry, I know I'm doing that a lot, but it's not me intentionally doing it. Executing a whale. I've set up this device to stimulate the whale's nervous system, with the intention that doing so will prolong oil secretions and squeeze more of the precious fluid from each catch. Fortunately, this device can lead to instant death for the beast if too much power is used. Filling both tanks and activating the device extinguishes all life function in an instant. A painless and quick experience for the whale, but at the loss of additional revenue that can be generated by sustaining it as long as possible. Anton Silklaw. That just sounds even more cruel. I mean, the insta-killing, sure, but I mean, keeping it alive intentionally? I mean, I know whaling ships were a thing we used to do, but I doubt we ever did it to this extent where we would keep the whale, intentionally keep the whale alive so we could do whatever it was we were doing with it. Anton, this thing was found in the belly of a catch number 184 when we were processing it. I've seen plenty of weird things in a whale's gut, but never one of these. Must have consumed it in the deep, and I think it's been in there for quite a while. Don't ask me how I can tell. If you have any ideas on what this may be, please inform me. One of these was recovered back in the month of Wind, but I haven't seen it or the man that found it since then. BR. Go ahead and save real quick. Ah, here we go. Turned him into a rat. That's a hagfish.
That don't sound right.
Rothwild, the interrogation chair is set up in the meat locker and fully powered. We have run some tests runs on a few of the most problematic laborers. They spill all their secrets very quickly. They seem to die easily after about 4 treatments. She is ready for you whenever you need her. Granville. Ames negotiations. Oh boy. Mr. Rothwild, my research on Abigail Ames has turned up nothing. She has no close kin that we can leverage. Looks like the plague took her sister and mother. Her father died in a whaling ship of your predecessor about 10 years ago. As far as blackmail goes, she's got no secrets I could uncover. Devout as an overseer, it seems. Not surprising, since she's rejected every blackmail offer to come her way. I think she's making a power play. She seems legitimately to have the best interests of the laborers in mind. As I interviewed the workers, it seems she really has them in a thrall. They'll do whatever she says, and their belief in her is absolute. If something happens to her, as in like an accident or something, I expect they'll riot. I'll keep searching for an angle on her, but in the meantime, I advise leaving her in contact. It might be worth even considering some of her reforms. I know that doesn't suit you, but at least it would buy some time and get the workers back in here. The butchers lack the finer skills to keep this place operational. Your servant, G.
What a sad song the old behemoth sings. It looks right at me when I sit here to have my nightcap. Yeah, look at me. A fly next to you, but I'm your master, ain't I? Killed 100 of your kind, and I'll kill 1,000 more before I'm done. Drain even feed you to my butchers. The mournful cries of the whales don't touch that lot. No, sir. They don't have hearts, I think. But by the outsider, I think I still have a small one. Shriveled and blackened as it may be. Yes, sing me a lullaby while I have another drink. Sing.
How much does he know by now?
Ramsey? No, this is about the workers.
This is about fair pay and safe conditions.
Don't bother. You're not the first of his moles I've caught. What happened, Abigail? I trusted you. Extra elixir rations, bags, bonuses. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a very inhumane side.
Mr. Rothwild, Bundry.
Don't call me that. That privilege is lost to you.
You don't know Ramsey. When he comes for me, he'll kill you. He'll gut you like the street filth you are, and feed you to the rats.
Now it comes out. No one is coming. I've broken your strike, and my butchers are the finest fighters in Dunwall. Miss Ames.
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all about the Delilah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
That's what I thought. What?
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and... boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Don't try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
I think that leads to high chaos. Let me... Okay, so yeah, I think that does lead to high chaos. So I guess I will just interrogate Rothwild then. I keep wanting to say Rothschild, but that's not his name.
I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker. It might be useful to you, considering our mission here. I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
Thank you.
What do you want to know that's worth crossing a man like me?
I want to know about a ship named Delilah. What's behind the name?
Choke on your own spit.
You know, I read a special report that this thing needs 4 uses to kill you.
The question? You're not the first to try.
But I am the first to use this means.
Who is Delilah?
Ha! Think I'll give up a friend at the first tickle? That's the kind of thing I'd pay your sister for down at the Golden Cat.
We'll feed you through your own factory. See if we can get oil out of your blubber.
2.
You know your work, I'll give you that. We can talk this out, like businessmen.
Why did you name it Delilah?
What do you care? And it wasn't me. The previous owner named it after some sweetheart as a painting. Piss off!
3.
Who was the previous owner?
Barrister Timps! All right! He told me the story. Delilah was a woman he knew. Grew up working in Dunwall Tower and got kicked out. Became a painter. Funny airs, like proud. She caught his eye, but it was worse than that. He couldn't think of anything else, just her. She whirled into his mind somehow. He built that ship for her, and a lot more. Gave her half his fortune. Then he got scared. Came to me afraid. Man, like that, afraid. He wanted to dump the ship, and I needed a business partner, so we made a deal. Meant to change the name. Wish I'd done it.
I hope that was satisfying. Here's the room key, when you're ready to go.
Thank you.
Sir, earlier I spotted crates bound for the most remote corner of the Empire. Might be worth stepping into one, just to tie things off. He doesn't seem the type to forgive, of course. Why go through all the trouble, when a blade to the neck would accomplish the same thing?
Prepare Rothwild for the crate. I, the undersigned, agree to renounce any association with the employee union, to abstain from discussing such matters at any time, and to promptly report any co-workers that encourage union views. I agree that all grievances will be taken up with Bungie, Rothwild, and his staff in an open and fair manner. Harper, Moser, Manderley, Proctor, Spinner, and Cranston. Arc Mine. Place this mine nearly anywhere, and when triggered it will deliver a powerful electrical charge, reducing the target to ash. See, now where was this when Corvo was slinking around?
So, What do those idiots want? What was that?
Shit.
So, what was it? What want anyway?
Well, they think they don't get treated fairly, because they can get fired for refusing to do dangerous work.
What? What dangerous work? We're the ones that do the dirty stuff around here. Maybe we need to be organizing, huh?
Hey, that's not funny. You say that again, even as a joke, and you're whale meat.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying.
Stop listening in on that Abigail Lane's tricky talk. She'll corrupt you.
No. My head's clear. I know which side my bread's buttered on. I'll be glad when we get the order to get rid of her. It's only a matter of time. What do you say? Yes, you gotta close your trap. Just good. 3, 4, bloody floor.
Oh yeah, no one heard that.
Hey, I heard the Royal Protector busted out of Cambridge. Think we can take him?
Why you gotta talk so much, huh?
Burn in blood. You're safe now. No one can find you here. No one can reach you here. I almost died trying, and I'm a better climber than any of them. But you gave me claws for the climb. You want me as much as I want you. We will stay here until they have forgotten about us. We will stay here for as long as it takes. I feel like sleeping. Don't leave while I sleep, because I need you. I will stay as long as I can. Forever.
Think this crap with the stripe will blow or soon?
Do I look stupid?
Oh, I know where that is. Okay.
What's that?
Shit. Did I pick up? Nope. Okay. Somehow I imagine that whale can't be too tasty.
Boy, you gotta talk so much, huh?
That Sokolov stuff. You didn't touch it, did you?
Winter guy? What's he do?
Natural philosopher. Yeah, he ain't here now. Comes down some nights to study the whales, where the oil comes from.
Why does he have to go taking everything apart? The whales are the mystery of our time.
Are you joking? We've got the arc pylons now. We've got walls of luck. We'll have the plague cured in no time.
I miss the old days. That cursed bastard Corvo changed everything. Think this crap with the stripe will blow over soon? Maybe.
One, two, butcher's crew. 3, 4, bloody floor.
Ah. Look out, we grabbed these from some sleeping overseers. Next whale carcass needs carving. Try planting these deep in it first. They ought to tenderize things real nice. Even if they don't, it'll be fun. Mind that you don't blow yourself up, though. Sorry, I know I'm being quiet. It's kind of my indicator that I've entered tryhard mode. What? Oh, really? I can't pick that up? Oh, shit. Well, honestly, I'm tired, and this is irritating me a little bit, so that'll be it for this episode of Dishonored. If you watched this while I was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you watch this after the fact as any kind of archive footage, I also appreciate it. Tomorrow will be a very special stream. Just gotta get some shit figured out first, but it will be a special stream nonetheless. I don't have anything else to say, so with that, this is how I handle my streams. As always, I hope you enjoyed.